It'll come on from Serena, so a couple of big serves gets her a relatively easy hold. 2-1 second set. Right after a soccer game, you can see another great women's quarterfinal matchup from the Nasdaq. Dementieva against Kim Clijsters. Clijsters took her out last week in the semis, the Pacific Life, on her way to the title.
Another player making a comeback, Kim Clijsters.
Yeah, that's going pretty smoothly, huh?
It sure is.
That wrist surgery she had last year.
Just her second tournament back. She wins the whole title, beating Davenport in the final. Wasn't seeded last week, wasn't seeded this week. So it's a great effort. Little opening here for Serena.
It's wide. Great rally.
What a point.
Serena just looking to go into prevent defense in that rally, Mary Jo.
I think she's happy getting it back, 15, and then Venus 30. Steps up, cracks one, and then finds herself at net. Got a little lucky there with that overhead, got really low on her.
Looks to me like in this game, Serena's just saying to herself, just get the ball back in play and see if I can use my legs and run some shots down. And she's tried to be aggressive so far. It hasn't worked. 15-30.
Couple break points for Serena. Had to get out of the way to make that return. Venus continuing to move forward. But Serena finds the opening up the line. Kept her head low, watched the ball right through her shot. She knows this is a big point right here. Trying to get the momentum now in the second set.
Big point. Big serve.
119.
Juice on it. Second ace for Venus.
I believe she still holds a record on the women's side for the fastest serve at 127.
That's some confident tennis there from Venus.
At the moment, it's not good enough just to get it back, because Venus is stepping up inside that baseline, taking full control of the point.
Oh, nice slider out wide. She's hitting that serve very well tonight.
We mentioned how important Serena's serve has been to her throughout the years. Venus, when she was winning her majors, she was winning free points. That last ace, I mean, that was automatic.
Venus was all over that, even if it had gone over. Boy, she is very tuned in right now. She saves 2 break points. And we're even now in the second set at 2 games apiece.
So important for Venus mentally just to stay with Serena, stay ahead of her. Hasn't defeated Serena since 2001 U.S. Open in the final. So even though it seems like she's got a big lead, still a big obstacle for her to overcome.
Well, as usual, Mary Jo, plenty of off-court activities for the sisters. There's ABC Family Channel announcing that they're going to do a reality show based on the sisters. At their interests outside of tennis, as yet untitled. Oh, she's got it. Oh, can't quite slide it in.
Great hands to the net by Venus. They're also coming out with their second book coming out tomorrow. It's promoted on Oprah. Look at Venus closing in on the net, cutting the angle. It's the best I've seen Venus play in a long time. Venus Serena. His first book was an instructional book on how to play tennis.
30-15.
And the second book that's about to come out, Venus and Serena, Serving from the Hip. And we were lucky enough to get an advanced copy up here, sort of glance through it. It's nice for young teenage girls and have some good advice, very positive. Nice to see the sisters lead in that charge. I'm sure Oprah will sell a few books for him too, right, Mary Jo?
That's going to help. I really do.
Yeah, I think so.
They do so much off the court. Their fashion. Venus has her interior design company. They give back as well. They both are big supporters of the Ronald McDonald charities. Venus says she gets so much satisfaction about going to see the children, because that's when she really feels that she can be herself. They did a 3-city tour at the end of the year last year. Went to Chicago, Atlanta. One more. Detroit, I believe, was the third city, trying to get tennis into the cities where it's not seen.
That's wide. Venus going to put the clamps on her sister now. Break point.
30-40.
Staved off 2 break points on her own service game, Venus, and now she has one on Serena's serve. That's not going to get it done as the grunting gets louder from both sisters. It's like they're playing in their backyard at their house. But the older sister has the upper hand tonight. It's been a number of years since she's been able to beat Serena, but she's on her way now. Venus up a set and a break.
Let's take a look at our Sony Ericsson shot of the day. It comes from Venus Williams. She has just started out this match being the aggressive one, taking it to her little sister Serena. She hasn't defeated her in a long time. She knew she had to come in, attack, put the pressure on, and she's been fast and quick, very alert on the court. She has just dominated so far in this match. Serena trying to get the defensive lob over Venus's head, but it's not good enough.